Hello everyone, Amy Sin here, and welcome to my manicure of the week. Now, for the sake of content, I will try and demonstrate my manicure. This is my first time painting on camera, so it will probably be a complete disaster, but I've got to start somewhere. I also need to start working on editing. So, let's start by introducing this beautiful manicure of the week. I will try to capture the shift as the base is a multi-chrome. So, yeah, you see that red? That is not a reflection, that is the shift. So, straight on it's black, this shifts to red. It is beautiful. It is by I Love Nail Polish. And this, if I was a nail polish, this would be me. A black to red shift. Oh, look at that. I love it. And as a topper, focus, come on, there we go. And as a topper, I have from Holo Taco Solar Unicorn Skin, which I just recently received, purchased on Black Friday. It's beautiful. Now I will try, also I have a matte top coat on my accent nail, which I'm not sure how well it's going to come out on camera. So I will try to demonstrate the manicure. Wish me good luck. So a trick for multi-chromes is to start with a black base. Otherwise you will have to put at least one, 2 or 3 coats of the multi-chrome if you only use that, if you don't use the black base. And usually I find multi-chromes look much better on top of a black base. So here we go. Also, the black I used Sally Hansen Black Heart because it dries really quickly. I've already done it. My intention was to do it on camera, but I needed the practice. I needed to at least do a couple of coats before doing it in front of the camera. So here we go. So multi-chromes do not require very thick coats, but they do require precision, which I obviously lack because I'm not used to painting my nails on camera. Of course my light is head on, so I can't. Here we go. I want to capture the shift, so here we go. So we're gonna let that dry a minute. Okay, so it's been a bit more than a minute, more like at least 5 minutes. So my base shade has dried. By the way, this shade by I Love Nail Polish is called Eclipse. So it's they call it an ultra chrome that shifts from black to red. It is just gorgeous and I love it. So I will now apply a coat of Solar Unicorn Skin. I like to apply generously because I find that when you have a lot of the unicorn skin, you get a bit of a jewel effect. If you apply the coat more thinly, the unicorn skin will be more scattered and more sparse, which gives another kind of effect. So thin coats or thick coats both work. Obviously, if you're going to do a thick coat, don't overdo it. It's better to do multiple thinner coats than just one big coat. And also make sure you let it dry. So we're going to let this dry a few minutes before applying the top coat. Okay, so before applying the matte top coat, I just wanted to mention something important when it comes to matte top coats. This, as you can see, it's Essie Matte About You. As you can see, I've had this for a while. I've been using it quite a lot because I like matte. So what happens when you use polish we tend to, wipe the excess off on the mouth of the bottle. So what happens when you do that is you get an accumulation, and eventually it dries up. If you let this happen with matte top coat, what will happen is when you apply, it'll dry and you'll get little white flakies, and it's not always possible to remove them, and when you can remove them, usually they'll leave a dent or a little hole in your manicure. So very important, and very carefully you need to clean the mouth of your polish bottles with a little bit of acetone on a sponge. Make sure you don't get any of the acetone in your polish, because that will ruin the formula. But it is important to keep the mouth of your polish bottles clean. For matte top coats, it'll stop those little white flecks from ruining your manicure, and for all of your other polishes, it'll help you keep them longer. So nothing fancy. Here we go with the matte top coat. Always cap the tip. So here we have side-by-side comparison. Here we have the matte top coat. Here we have the glossy top coat. So I really enjoy both effects. I find the glossy top coat makes it look like a jewel, and I find that the matte top coat kind of looks more like a really cool rock type feeling. So here we go, my manicure of the week. So I wasn't planning on filming an outro for that, but at this point I think it's kind of necessary. Yeah, I don't know what that was. Oh, anyways, so yeah, there's, pardon the cringe. I'm so new at this. I'm not an editor. I'm not an entertainer. I'm just a bored person. No, I'm not bored. I want to express myself, basically. Okay. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Just pardon the weird pauses. I was fiddling with my bottles off camera, or trying to figure out how I'm gonna get my nail polish brush into the setup, because in order to be able to film, I had to make like a little setup and put my phone on top, and I had to put my hand underneath and try. Yeah, so I'll have to think of something better. I think I was able to capture what was important, which was the polish, although not as well as I wish I could. But multi-chrome is hard. Multi-chrome is very hard to capture. So I did my best, okay? And yeah, I just find that my cat's attacking me. Kirby, come on. I pick him up and show him to you, but he doesn't like to be picked up. Here, let's give it a try. Hey, Kirby. Hey, Kirby. Kirby, are you on YouTube? Kirby doesn't like YouTube. Okay, so yeah, yeah. Look, the awkward silences, the awkward angles, the lack of focus sometimes, the me doing weird things to try and capture the shift. I'll get better at it with time. In the meantime, the very few viewers I have get to see me grow if they stick around. So, subscribe. I never thought I'd be the kind of YouTuber to say that. Yeah, no, let's never say that again. All right, so look, guys, yeah, I like this manicure that I did this week, so I wanted to show it off. I wanted to show how I did it, and also challenge myself in filming a tutorial. I'm not gonna call it a tutorial because I don't think I'm good enough to teach people stuff yet. Maybe eventually I get there, but you know, until then I'm giving it a try. So yeah, hope you enjoyed, and take care, guys. Have a good one.